Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Nash with it. Westfall. Shot clock at 2. Releases from 15. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Now here's Walker. Pass to Jones. Now here's Moore. Tipped away. That's good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Nash with it. Down low. Pass to Stoudemire. There's the bucket. Good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Now here's Jones. Pulls it up. Shot's good by Walker. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Nash. Here's Chambers. Pass to Nash. And here is Stoudemire. Stoudemire in the post. Here's Walker. There's the screen. Right side to Walker. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Marion outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Chambers. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Rice. Pass to Walker. Here's Rice. Rebounded by Chambers.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now Walker. Pass to Mourning. Now Walker fires for 3. That one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Nash. Marion left side. Pass to Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Walker. Left side Walker. Here's Rice. Blocked. Nash with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Jones. Rice. Mourning with it. Working on Stoudemire. Mourning inside. And the shot is good.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Nash outside. Stoudemire. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Back to Mourning. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's a screen. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Now here's Walker. Kicks it out to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Nash outside. Pass to Marion. From outside the arc. A rebound by Larry Johnson. Now Jones. Defended by Nash. Jones in the post. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 5.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Timeout call to Suns. The Suns trailing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Mourning. Now Johnson. Offensive rebound. Mourning. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Nash outside. Pass to Marion. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3, and he gets it to go. And so here's the home team. And here's Walker. Now here's Mourning. Back home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. One is on Stoudemire. The Suns making a switch here. And here comes Nash. There's the pick. Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix. Here's Walker. Outside Curry. Pass to Mourning. Back to Curry. Here's Rice. A three-pointer is right on target. Nash with it. Nash right side. Marion. It's stolen. And here comes the break. Pass to Curry. Here's Walker. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
And here's Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. Nash outside. Here's Booker. Pass to Stoudemire. Booker. Nash outside. A three-pointer, no good.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Now here's Walker. Outside Curry. Mourning with it. Back to Curry. From past the arc. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 6.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Here's Marion. And Nance backs in. And that is good.
You know, one of his other qualities, Steve, is how quickly he starts to break. I mean, he doesn't need numbers either. He can be a coast-to-coast, rack-to-rack guy all by himself.
Pass to Mourning. Here's the screen. Curry with it. Outside Curry. And the three off target. Now Marion. Marion left side. Booker. Such a wide open look. The Suns making a switch here. Pass to Wallace. Back to Bogues. It's stolen by Johnson. That is good. Now Bogues. Out to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. He's got 9. And here is Johnson. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Bogues with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Curry. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now here's Johnson. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Bobcats. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Now here's Bogues. Wallace outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
The Suns trailing. And here is Kidd. Unloads. And he misses his first shot of the game.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Pass to Bogues. Makes the lead pass. Here's Gill.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Now Kidd. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Johnson outside. There's the triple. The shot is off.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Here's Gill. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Suns on offense. It's a 10-point game. They set the screen. Outside Kidd. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Now here's Bogues. Gill misses.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Now here's Kidd. Shoots the 3. And he gets it to go.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Bogues. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Gill. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Outside Kidd. Marley. And the Suns get it back. Marion with it. Kidd, no good. Wallace with the ball. They set the pick. Pass to Gill. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Bose. Gill. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 8.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
And the Suns call time. The Suns making a switch here. It's stolen by Jones. To the middle. Here's Davis. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kidd. Marley drops one in from the wing. And here is Davis. Eddie Jones on the wing. Back to Davis. Pass to Gill. And here is Johnson. 6 to shoot. Davis beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Now here's Kidd. Westfall. And blocked. A beautiful reverse layup.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Davis with it. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gill. Back to Davis. Lets it fly. And it's off the back rim. No good. Marley. Now Marion. Brown's there. And Marion gets it to go. 5 points in the game. Now Davis. Pass to Jones. Poked away. He's got a clear path. Westfall. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Suns making a switch here. They set the pick. Davis with it. And here's Jones. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Davis. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Dragic. There's the 3. And the shot is good.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now here is Davis. They set the pick. Pass to Jones. Back to Davis. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Dragic. The score now all even.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
Outside, Davis. Up and in on the layup. Now Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Johnson. That one goes. Count it.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
On offense, here are the Suns. Trailing by 4. Dragic with it. Hornacek with it. That's tipped. For the 3. And it's good. He's got 5. Now Davis. Pass to Gill. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Westfall. Here's Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside, Davis. Back to Brown. And he gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Brown no good on the free throw. The Suns trailing. Westfall. Outside Dragic. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Walker. Back to Mourning. He's against Stoudemire. 13 feet away. And that one's good. He's got 11. Back to Nance. Nance, right side. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
13 feet away. That's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Dragic. Pass to Nance. Nance, right side. Westfall. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 12.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Back to Mourning. Here's Weiss. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Suns making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Now Stoudemire. 6 points for him. Here's Booker. The quick look, no good that time. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace outside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy due. Very, very well done.
Stoudemire outside. Out to Nash. Here's Booker. Back to Nash. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Bobcats up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. An exceptional performance from Alonzo Mourning. Now, here is Mourning. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Westfall. Pass to Nash. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Back to Jones. Now here's Mourning. From deep. Now here's Jones. Nash left side. About 1 minute played here in the second half. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here is Mourning. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Nash outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 8. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Walker. Back to Johnson. Johnson left side. Johnson left side.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Stoudemire outside. There's the double team with Walker. Shot clock at 6. Westfall. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here comes Jones. He's got 5. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Walker. Pass to Mourning. He's against Stoudemire. Jones with it. With the fadeaway. But he recovers it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Suns leading. Timeout called, the Suns. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Stoudemire. It's blocked. Here's Jones. Pass to Johnson. Hits the close-range jumper. He's got 6.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help. And he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And the Suns miss again.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Here's Rice. And he gets the jumper to drop. The Suns trailer. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Stoudemire. And Jones over to help. Westfall. Westfall. Shot is blocked. And they get it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Walker. They get it back. No good with the tip. Here's Nash. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 12.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Pass to Mourning. Johnson goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Now here's Nash. He's got 12. Westfall. And Jones pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
5 to shoot. Mourning with it. Here's Rice. Off target with his 3.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
And the Suns making a change here. And so here's the home team. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Johnson outside. He's against Stoudemire. Coleman. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
Here's Chambers. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here comes Muggsy Bogues. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside, backing him down is Johnson. Releases. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Pass to Marion. Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2. And here is Johnson. He's got 9. Stoudemire. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. And here's Bogues. Nails the 16-footer. Here's Johnson. Here's Chambers. Here's Chambers. And again, it's Amari Stoudemire. 12 points for him.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
Johnson down low. Rice. Clock at 4. Puts it up. Buries the jump shot. And so here's Phoenix. 4-point game. Here's Chambers. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Rice. Here's Rice. Off target with the jump hook.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Pass to Stoudemire. Working on Jones. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Here comes Jones. He has 7. Now Bogues. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Rice hands it from downtown. He's got 10.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Stoudemire backing him down. Westfall. Pass to Johnson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Coleman. And there's the rejection. There's a good screen. Stoudemire left side. Pass to Marion. Here's Chambers. Marion left side. Again, Phoenix. Bogues with it. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And the Suns making a change here. The Suns trailing. Kidd with it. Pass to Johnson. Here's Stoudemire, and it's all evened up. He's got 14.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
And here is Johnson. Outside, Davis. Now Mourning. Back to Davis. Now here's Bogues. Just 5 to shoot. No good, unable to end this run. Now here's Kidd. Right side Kidd. Marion. Pass to Kidd. There's the pick. Johnson with it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Davis. Offline. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here's Kidd. Nance outside. Booker. Here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead. Nance. Here's Gill. Pass to Davis. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Booker. And here is Stoudemire. And the Suns miss again. Outside Curry. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Davis. From outside off the mark. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for them.
Here's Mourning. Pass to Gill. Here's Wallace. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. Now Kidd. Here's Booker. Stoudemire with the ball. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Mourning. Outside Davis. Pass to Gill. Now Wallace. Wallace right side. Davis with it. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
That's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Suns making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Davis. Now, here is Mourning. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Back to Stoudemire. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Pass to Stoudemire. Nance outside. Left side, Nance. And stolen by Mourning. Outside, Walker. And he converts the layup. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Booker. Launches it. Shot's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And here is Mourning. Pass to Curry. And here is Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Right side Curry. And yes, sir, that one drops. Now here's Dragic. Here's the screen. Here's Booker. Pass to Stoudemire. The shot no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Right side Curry. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And the Suns making a change here. The Suns trailing. Now Dragic. Pass to Hornacek. Stoudemire with the ball. Stoudemire left side. Back to Hornacek. It's stolen by Curry. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 19 points in the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here's Jones. Pass to Mourning. Wallace outside. Now here's Walker. Jones with it. 6 to shoot. Mourning backing down. Here's Jones. Can't hit. Here's Chambers. Marion up top. A fader. Here's Stoudemire. Jones with it. Pass to Mourning. Wallace. Walker. Outside, Walker. Back to Wallace. Now Walker. The shot, no good. Fast break, here we go. Now Stoudemire. Shot denied. Just a tiny lead for him.
Yeah, but a chance to make it grow here.
Pass to Jones. Here's Mourning. Guarded by Marion. The jump hook. Mourning can't make it work. Now, here is Hornacek. And here's Nash. Marion outside. And that one's drained from the low block. Now, here's Walker. Pass to Jones. Wallace outside. Walker with it. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away. Marion outside. Back to Nash. Here's Chambers. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Chambers. With the teardrop, misses the layup. And here's Walker. Now here's Jones. Now Jones. That's blocked. Nash right side. Here's Chambers. Here's Chambers. Here's Nash. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Walker with it. Pass to Mourning. Blocked. Hornacek with it. Off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Suns call time. Home team on D. Stoudemire right side. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's Jones. Outside, Walker. Right side to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. And it's Phoenix's ball. Nash outside. Stoudemire. Stoudemire in the post. Nash outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Stoudemire. Goes up to the stripe. Oh, that's blocked. Ice. Johnson outside. Johnson left side. Johnson left side to the inside. The Suns trail. Now here's Nash. And here's Hornacek. Pass to Stoudemire. Pulls up on the wing. And he nails that one right through the net. 20 points for him.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Now Walker. Johnson with it. Marion, right side. Marion, right side. Pass to Hornacek. And here is Stoudemire. Stoudemire, right side. No good. Here's Jones. Johnson. Walker. Back to Johnson. Connects. Here's Nash. Alonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. Ice. Here's Rice. And it's rejected. Timeout called, the Suns. The Suns making a switch here. Westfall. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. has ended, and we're heading to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams in these few minutes of basketball pan out. Nash outside. Westphal. 6 to shoot. Westphal. Here's the block. Outside, Walker. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And they're pushing it up. Ahead. Walker with it. Fader on the way. That one a little long.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Marion hits it from three-point range. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Now here's Jones. Right side to Walker. Right side to Walker. Mourning backing down. Fades. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Marion. Marion, right side. Pass to Stoudemire. Inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
No coverage that time.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Westphal. It's stolen by Jones. Right side to Walker. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Here's Nash. Stoudemire up top. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Westphal. And that one's good. Now Walker. Back to Mourning. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Now Jones. That's the free fly. Good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The Suns trailing. Here's Nash. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Walker with it. Pass to Johnson. Backing down. Johnson left side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's the first, Nick. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And
what a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Stoudemire outside. Nice work there coming off the screen. 23 points in the game. Walker with it. Pass to Mourning. He's against Stoudemire.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Nash outside. Buries the triple. Now here's Walker. Back to Johnson. Johnson right side. Phoenix grabs the miss. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Nash outside. Marion up top. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Shot clock at 3. Here's Nash. Another 3 for Phoenix. Guys, what do you think? To stop the run. Connects from downtown. Timeout called the Suns. They foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops in that. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And
no mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Walker. So this Amari Stoudemire.
Walking in the sunshine.